and welcome. Adita Lang here, and in today's strength and body weight class, well, we are focusing on lower body using body weight. Yes, body weight, that's what we will be using, plus a mat. So have those things close by. You'll also want some water close by, take breaks when you need to, and work at a pace that's comfortable to you. So as we get started, simply step touch from one side to the other. Now I want you to think posture, so that means the shoulders go back and down. They fall into your back pockets. And honestly, this is something that we should be doing all day long, not just in class. So think about that, shoulders back and down. This lifts your chest up. Now at the same time, your ribs open. So I want you to contract the rib cage in ever so slightly so the abdominals are engaged all the way through. Now as you're step touching, simply shift your weight from one leg to the other, adding a little bit of a balance component. Now I know we're warming up. This is just getting the blood circulating. Back to a step touch, and now move forward. And move back. And again, forward. And move back. One more time, move forward. And move back. Now weight shift, so from one side to the next. And convert this into a knee up. Sitting tall. Trying to give yourself just a split-second hold before you lower the foot. Shoulders stay back and down. One more. And bring yourself to march. Keeping the chest up tall. Separate your feet. Now move forward. And move back. Rolling through the feet. Toe ball heel. One more. And back. Step touch right here. Moving forward. And move back. And again, forward. And move back. One more time, move forward. And move back. Now weight shift from one side to the next. And up. You have 4, 3, 2, and toe taps. Reach across the chest. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold over to one side, press and roll through the back foot, all the way up and down. One more. Now keep the heel on the floor and lunge forward, stretching your calf. Big deep breath. Exhale. Now step the foot in slightly, extend the left leg, bend the right knee, and hinge. So you feel the stretch along the left hamstring. Big deep breath. Exhale. Tailbone pushes back. Let's do that one more time. Big deep breath. Aim your tailbone back as you hinge. And up. The other side, same thing. Let's roll to the back foot. Up and down. Roll up. One more. Hold the heel down and stretch forward. Chest is tall, shoulders back and down. Now step the leg in. So we're going to extend the right, bend the left, and hinge. So you're bending at the hip, pushing your tailbone back so you lengthen the right hamstring. Inhale and exhale. Let's do that one more time. Big deep breath. Exhale and hold. And release. Step touch right here. Keeping the chest up tall. Now leg curls. And up, up. Back to a step touch. Turn this into a weight shift. So we are going to add in several balance exercises today. And I want you to think about what's happening in the foot, the one that's on the floor. The foot that's on the floor, all 5 toes should be touching down. Unconsciously, we sit on our heels and we pull our toes up into the air, which now leaves us unbalanced. So in order to create the balance and stability in our feet, I need you to engage your toes. Now lift up right here. And up, up. Hold for a split second before you lower down. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just march. There we go. Now, so for balance exercises, you can either hold onto a wall or a chair, or you can focus, of which you will be mine. So let's start with the right leg. Chest is up, shoulders are back and down. Your hips are parallel to the floor, and lift the right leg up. Now from here, push the heel out and bend. This is a leg extension. I want you to feel the quadricep tighten, but at the same time, once you can feel what's happening here on the right leg, now focus on your left toes. Are all 5 toes touching the floor? Think about it. Press them down, and once you feel like you got that, now then go back and let's just double check your posture. Shoulders back and down, chest up. Let's do 3 more. 1 and 2. Now 3, release. The other side, same thing. Hips are parallel, lift the leg, and extend. Feeling your quadricep contract. So I want you to intentionally contract the quadricep when you extend the leg. Your shoulders are back and down. You're using all 5 toes of your right foot. They are touching the floor or the inside of your shoes. There we go. Keep lifting the chest up and the shoulders back. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, move the legs around. Okay, so let's just start with your feet hip distance apart. And this is the distance, this width, you'd like to keep it no matter what I ask you to do, so keep that in mind. Starting with the left leg, step the left leg straight back, but still you have that width. You're up on the back toe. Now your goal here is 2 90-degree bends. So this front knee should not press forward. You should be sitting back so that the knee lands right over the ankle. The back leg bends 90 and then it squeezes through the glute to pull up. So the front leg directs you down and the back leg helps and assists you up. Press in from the ribs, use your breath. Feel your glutes contract as you push up. Inhale one way, exhale the other. 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. We have the other leg. Step back. Chest is up nice and tall. Bend 90 degrees and up. And remember, the front knee lands over the ankle. It never presses forward. Bend your back knee, squeeze up through the glutes, and control yourself down from the front leg. Bracing in from the ribs, especially when it comes to weight training, all weight training really. When things get challenging, that's when I want you to brace in more from the center. That's going to give you strength and protect your back. 3 more. And 2. Now 1. Move the legs around. Okay. We are balancing again. Right leg comes up, chest is tall, use all your toes. Hips are parallel to the floor, and extend and bend. Full inhale, full exhale. Chest is up, shoulders back and down. All 5 toes of your left foot are touching down. Like I can feel myself shift to my pinky, so then I force my big toe down a little bit more. And I kind of wiggle around until I find center. 4, there we go. 3, and 2, now 1. Okay, the other leg, same thing. Hips are parallel, leg comes up, and push through the heel. Bracing in from the center. Full inhale, full exhale. 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Move the legs around. Okay, we're taking our feet hip distance. Step back on the toe, nice and tall with the body. 2 90-degree bends and squeeze up from the glutes. Bracing in from the center, especially when things feel challenging. But I want you to breathe. Use your breath as your rhythm of movement. 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. The other side. Step back, chest is tall, and bend down, and squeeze up through the glutes. Inhale and exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Move the legs around. Okay. So, what's up next? Another balance exercise. Find your focal point or hold on. Remember, hips stay parallel. Right leg comes up. This time, rotate from the hip joint. Rotate and center. So I want you to think about the rotation coming from your hip more so than your foot or ankle. So your foot and ankle just go along for the ride. The movement comes from your hip joint. 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. The other side. Sitting up tall, shoulders back and down. Anchor all your toes into the floor and rotate. And the shoulders pin back. See, when we're working on our posture from our upper body, that actually helps with our balance as well. So it's a combination of the posture of your upper body and your toes touching the floor that will hold you nice and steady. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now open the feet nice and wide. Let's go down one time. And I want you to glance. Are your knees over your ankles? That's the goal. Then sit up nice and straight. Think about the glutes. Contract from the glutes on the way up. And I want you to feel like you're opening your knees on the way down. Yet your feet are completely grounded into the floor. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Five more. And 4, 3, 2, hold. Move the legs around. Okay, let's do rotations one more time. Find your focal point or hold on. Hips are parallel and lift. Now rotate and center. Again, rotation from the hip joint and not the ankle. Keep the chest up, the shoulders pin back. All 5 toes of your left foot are touching your shoes or the floor. Even if it feels like they're wiggling around, that's okay. Just try to keep finding center. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do the other leg. Chest up tall. The leg comes up and rotate. Pulling in from the center. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs go out, toes turned out, and press yourself down. One time, make sure the knees are in the right spot. Sit up tall and squeeze through the glutes. All 10 toes are touching the floor. Squeeze up. I want you to feel like you're pressing your knees out to come down and then lift up through the glutes. Chest is tall. 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Move the legs around. Okay, it's a great time to grab some water and meet me down on the mat. Both feet going out. They're about hip distance apart. Now, if you feel like sitting in this position, your lower back sinks down, then I want you to roll up a mat or a towel and sit on it. Lifting your glutes an inch or so off the floor will help you to sit up nice and tall from there. Then pull both toes towards you and hinge forward, leading from your chest. Big deep breath. Exhale. And exhale and hold. Now cross the left leg over for figure 4 and hinge forward. And release the other side. Big deep breath and exhale and hinge. center. So let's take the right leg in. Use this as an anchor to help sit up nice and tall. Your left leg is bent with the inside of your knee facing up. And from there, lift and lower. Use the inside of the leg to lift you so that you engage the inner thigh a bit more. Chest is tall, keeping our neutral spine. Keep the shoulders back and down. Brace in from the center. You have 5, 4, 3, and 2. Now 1. The other side. Leg goes out, sit up nice and tall. Double check your posture and lift from the inside of the knee up to the sky. Full inhale, full exhale. Four more. 3 and 2. Now 1. Let's extend the legs again. Now think about it. You're sitting up. Remember, if you feel like you're slouching under, I need you to roll something up and sit on there. I'd like you to really pull up so you have your neutral spine and you're stacked as best as you can with your spine. Now from this position, we need to keep that. And I'd like you to pull your right leg in and cross over the left. And then back over again. Now you may not lift that leg that high. That's okay. The goal is this. Maintain your neutral spine. Cross the ankles and bring the leg back. Full inhale, full exhale. 4 more. And 3. Here's 2. Last 1. And out. Shake the legs out. Okay, sitting tall, we have another leg. Remember, keeping neutral spine. Leg comes in and cross, and in and out. Pulling into the center. Get 4. And 3. And 2. 1 more. 1. Add in. Oh! Move the legs around. Okay, we have 1 more round. So again, make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Let's anchor in with this left leg, or the right leg in and the left leg out. And lift up and down. Up and down. Chest is tall. Inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The other side. Sitting up, and lift and lower. Up and down. Press up and down. Keep the chest up, shoulders back. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, both legs out. Double check your posture. Starting with the left leg. Up and cross. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Full inhale, full exhale. We have 5 more. That's 1. 2. 3, sit up. 4, 1 more time. And 5. Yes. Okay, the other leg. Are you ready? Double check the posture and bring yourself in and out. See, we have to make this fun. This is, thinking that we're just sitting here crossing our leg, it's actually a little bit challenging. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling what's going on here in these muscles. Brace in. Remember, anytime the exercise feels challenging, that's when you brace in the most, but yet you're still breathing rhythmically with the movement. We have 4. And 3. Now 2. and 1. Yes. Okay. Rolling onto your side and over to your back. Let's just hug the knees into the chest first. That's always fun. And both feet, they're a little narrower than your hips. And they're fairly close to your glutes. Hands are by your sides. Let's roll the shoulders back to the mat and pull up into a bridge. Now, holding this bridge, open the knees and close. Keeping your feet and all of your toes grounded to the ground. Your body weight is in your shoulders and your glutes are not moving. They're stuck in one spot right here, keeping a straight line from the knees to the shoulders. Keeping all 10 toes touching down. 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Now, let's go over to the side. Both knees coming in. Shift your weight forward slightly so that your hips are stacked one on top of the other. And simply just start with a basic leg lift. Your foot is completely parallel to the ground. You're squeezing the glute as the leg comes up. Bracing in from the center. Full inhale, full exhale. Four more. And 3, 2, hold here. So now your leg is parallel to the ground and simply lower the feet to touch and lift. So it's a hip rotation, keeping this knee in one spot. Lower down. Lower down and up. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to your back. Feet are a little narrow. Your shoulders are pinned back. Up into your bridge. Feet are grounded and your toes are grounded, yet open and close the knees. Keeping that straight line from the knee to the shoulders. And even when your knees go out, your toes are still touching the floor. Three, 2, and 1. Lower down, back to the side. Knees forward, your hips are stacked. And start with your lift. Bracing in from the center. Inhale and exhale. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the leg up and rotate down with the foot. So the knee stays in one spot, but you're lowering and lifting only the foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's work our way to the other side. So starting here, hips are stacked and lift. Bracing in from your center, using your breath as your rhythm of movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold here, lower the foot, and up. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Rolling back to your back, hands behind your head, and just allow your head to hover off the floor. So take your awareness to your rib cage and feel the ribs close and open for a basic set of crunches. Think of this as your intermission between legs. Full inhale, full exhale. 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the side, knees forward, hips are stacked, and lift. Up and down. You have 5. Squeeze the glutes on the way out. 4, 3, 2. Now hold and lower only the foot. The rotation comes from the hip joint. Holding the knee in the one spot. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll to your back. Hover off the ground. Now focus on the ribs and squeeze tight and release. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Five more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I think we did it. Now, let's just hug both knees into the chest and hold here. Setting one leg down, the other leg goes up. And I want you to think about your tailbone. Push your tailbone into the floor, heel to the sky, and then just give yourself a little bit of a pull with the leg here. Not too much. Just enough to feel the stretch behind the leg. Release. Press towards you again. One more. Now hold. Take the leg to the side, still holding your tailbone into the ground, and then pull the leg towards you and release. And again. One more time. And release. The other side, same thing. Leg goes up, tailbone down, heel to the sky, and press the leg towards you and release. Not too much. The key is to keep the tailbone into the ground the entire time. One more. Hold here, take the leg to the side, and then pull the leg in towards you, still keeping the hip bone down. Release. One more. And release. Let's cross the left foot on the knee and reach in into a figure 4 and hold here. Let go, switch sides, bring the leg in and hold. Inhale and exhale. And release. So sitting back up to a seated position. Once again, think about your spine. So if you need to roll something or sit on something, this is your time. Pull the toes back, and this is actually another great time to grab some water. So inhale here and exhale, hinge forward and hold. Big deep breath. And exhale. Now holding the hinge, extend one arm out and the other. And then sitting back up, deep breath. And exhale. And release. Crossing both legs or sitting any way that you feel comfortable with both hip bones on the ground. Hands behind the head and slowly rotate to the left. Keeping the hip bones forward, and then rotate to the right. And again to the left. And to the right. And now hold center, inhale, exhale, chin to chest. Deep breath. And exhale. Extending one leg, cross into a figure 4, big deep breath here, and exhale and hinge. Again, inhale and exhale. Now grab the knee with the opposite arm and rotate away and hold. Aiming your back shoulder back as far as you can. The other side. Cross over, inhale, and exhale and hinge. Now use the opposite arm with the knee, and then turn away. And release. Thank you so much for joining me in today's class. Go out there, make sure you're drinking plenty of water, and of course, keep the body moving. Until next time, bye for now.